Hey College Success, this is your very last assignment video for this semester. This is week 16, so this is your last reminder that if you have not already submitted your student services workshop attendance certificate or email verification that you attended a workshop, please make sure you do so. That is due the end of the semester, which is this Friday, December 16th. So our week 16 does end on a Friday. So also this week, you've had opportunities in previous weeks to make up work from week 1, 2, and 3. You will now have opportunity to make up work from week 4, just Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of week 16. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of week 16, you can make up anything that you may have missed from week 4. Okay? So please make sure that you are aware of that. Also, if you've not had a chance to fill out this student evaluation for this course, over under My Survey Dashboard, you should be able to click on that and see a link to take the evaluation for our course. All right, so let's get right to it. Week 16. If you have not watched the Chapter 12 lecture video, please do so you have a basis for these assignments. So this is going to look like a typical week. You have a discussion forum, an assignment, and a quiz, except everything is due by Friday. So depending on when you're listening to this, you may have a week to do this as normal, because I did open week 16 early. I did open it on the 9th so that you would have an entire week to finish it if you finished week 15 early and got to work on this. So depending on when you're watching this, you may have a couple days or you may have a whole week. So please make sure that everything is due by Friday. Your attendance post is still going to be due by Wednesday as normal. So you still want to post your original response in the discussion forum by Wednesday for your week 16 attendance, and then respond to 2 classmates by Friday. All right, so let's look at our exact assignments. So the first thing is your discussion forum. Your prompt is, what are the trends in your career? What jobs will be available and how much will they pay? And what skills are most needed in the job market right now? Well, you could go to a couple different places. The BLS, which we have looked at before, when you get to this site, bls.gov, you can type in right here your field, and then you'll get some results. And then eventually it'll look like this. So you can look here, and you are looking to see, again, the trends, jobs, skills, pay. So all of this is going to be right in here. What they do, how to become one, pay, job outlook. So all that information is in here. So you're going to spend just a little bit of time gathering that kind of data from here. You can also use Career Coach. So Career Coach is found on our homepage. We've used this before. So you can go to the Sark State homepage, and at the very bottom of the page, let me get there again. The very bottom of the page, Career Coach is right there. And you can click in right here, Browse Careers. Say I'm just looking for a career in education. I'm just going to click on the first one there, and you can see they have very similar information. So they tell you about employment, wages, all that information can be there as well. So you're going to post your original response by Wednesday for week 12, attendance, talking about the trends, jobs, pay, and skills on the job market right now. Respond to 2 classmates by Sunday. All right, I'm sorry, by Friday. I'm so used to saying Sunday. Respond to 2 classmates by Friday for the rest of the points for that. So week 12, original response by Wednesday, respond to 2 classmates by Friday, because the entire week closes on Friday. All right, Chapter 12 assignment, what I love to do. It's going to open up into this Word doc or this PDF doc here, and it says in the columns below, list at least 15 things you love to do. Now, I think that's a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and say, this will also tell me who's watching the videos. Go ahead and list 10 things. 10 things is going to get you full credit. 15 things is going to get you extra credit. How about that? So if you can list 10 things, we're going to call it, good. If you can list 15, I'll give you some extra credit toward the assignment. So you're going to put some, what you love to do. How can you make a living doing that, and how will that benefit others? They give the example like taking naps. You can be a professional mattress tester. You can help other people find a good night's sleep. So something else, think about like what you love to do. Maybe you love to read. You could make a living by being a book critic, and that can help people choose what books to read or how to spend their time. Maybe you love watching Netflix, and so you can be a show critic, So anything, kind of thinking about your hobbies or things you like to do, and maybe you're actually going into a field like you want to be a photographer, and that's something you love to do. So you're kind of already on that path. So I know the directions say 15. If you write 10, I will consider that acceptable. Give you full credit as long as you fill out all 10, 3 columns for each one. If you go up to 15, I'll give you some extra credit for that. All right, so make sure you submit that, fill it. As always, make sure that you save it with your changes when it asks you. Hold on. There we go, with your changes, so that you are saving the document that you did something with. Upload it in there. All right, and then the last thing is your Chapter 12 quiz. As always, make sure you're responding in 2 to 5 sentences. I am noticing quite a bit as we're getting closer to the end of the semester, students who are just kind of writing in fragments or bullet points. Make sure it's 2 to 5 complete sentences. So the first one is, how can you use your college experiences to kind of gain skills, knowledge, abilities that are going to help you when you graduate? So how can you use everything that you're doing now and going to do to help you basically become more employable when you graduate? 2, what campus resources and activities could you access to support your career exploration? List 2 resources or activities. Well, I talked about this in the Chapter 12 lecture video. If you go to our homepage, info for current students, this is a potential place you could look. Student clubs, the list of student organizations. That's potentially. You can also talk about internships, volunteering, part-time jobs. I mean, there's lots of things you can talk about. So think about those campus resources and activities that you could become involved with that are going to help support you after you graduate. 3 talks about specifically about networking. If you go into our textbook, section 12.2, there's a whole section down toward the bottom that talks about preparing to network, and they give you lots of information on, things to do to make your networking experience more successful. So that can relate to part 3, or question 3. Question 4 specifically addresses like those transferable or soft skills, and it specifically says critical thinking, teamwork, professionalism, communication. Which one of those is a strength and how did you develop it? Which one of those is an area you need to improve on and how can you do so? And then question 5, what is your opinion on volunteering in college? And then give some evidence based on the textbook. And it does talk about, all of these different things in here. It talks about ways to make sure that you are building your resume as you go. It talks about transferable skills, talks about, look right here, all these different ways that you can start to get involved before you actually get into your field. All right, so again, make sure you save and submit that. Okay, so as a recap, you are going to be paying attention to the week 16 materials, first of all, the video, the slides, the chapter. Post your original response in the Chapter 12 discussion by Wednesday for week 16 attendance. Respond to 2 classmates by Friday. And then both the Chapter 12 assignment and the Chapter 12 quiz are due by Friday as well. And your Student Success Workshop is due Friday. So please make sure you wrap everything up by Friday. Take advantage of week 4 reopening if needed. Make sure you give me the evaluation, just give some constructive feedback how things went this semester. If you need anything, please reach out. Thank you for a great semester. I hope it was helpful, that you picked up a few tips that can carry with you throughout the rest of your career here at the college and beyond. If you need anything, please feel free to reach out, and I hope that I hear from you or see some of you in future semesters. Bye.